All right, folks, my first guest says today's public offering is actually industry towering news. I'm going to bring in ProcureAM CEO, also their founder, Andrew Chanin. And Andrew, I want to give you some props because you launched UFO back in 2019, and we can see it was kind of slow going for a while, right? It's starting to take off. So from your lenses, how do you see this? Because you must see it even a little bit differently. How has Elon changed the game? How has he changed this whole space economy?
It's been incredible. And 7 years ago when we launched this fund, SpaceX was one of those names that we were saying we would love for this name to go public. But seeing it happen this soon, I think caught everyone off guard. And this is a company that has really opened up the cosmos to commercial businesses for national defense and security by lowering the cost of launch. So this is a win, not just for their company, but for humanity as far as I'm concerned.
So, I saw a lot of posts. I've been reading a lot of posts. One was interesting is because we know Elon is a folk hero to a lot of folks. People made a lot of money in Tesla, pushing back against Wall Street. And one of the posts made this sort of interesting comment that he cracked the code. And that Starlink, they talked about the success of Starlink. They also talked about the data center experience and all these other things. But the reason they posted this was to say they're going to buy the stock today. A lot of folks out there saying, well, wait, I'm one of those, right? But a lot of people are also saying, I simply believe in a guy. I want a piece of the action today. What do you say? What are you saying to people who are asking you, should I buy the stock right now?
I mean, this is the question that so many people around the world are asking. And you're seeing demand coming not just from the U.S., from typical institutions, but from retail investors, Japanese investors. I mean, this is a global story. This is a company that people have been hearing about for years. And for many, this is the first crack that they can get an actual pure play exposure to this company.
I was reading some of your notes, and I want to get some of the sort of underreported aspects of SpaceX, because there's a lot more going on here than we get from the media.
They are incredibly positioned to take on so many of the challenges that we have with space. Vertical integration has been something that they've done. Reusable rockets has been a complete game changer. So if they set off and say, hey, we want to do something in space, it's hard to say you're not going to be able to do it with a track record like theirs.
Right.
But you think of something that they're not really even talking about, like taking solar energy from space and sending it down to Earth. I mean, they could be positioned for that, and that could be a multi-trillion-dollar industry within its own right. So you see the stuff that they're talking about, and then you think about what else could they do, and it's incredible to think about those possibilities.
And of course, Elon's expertise in solar, we forget that, and of course, maybe one day they put it all together, Tesla and this, we'll see. But what about milestones? For instance, they just had the 12th flight test on Starship, and everyone's really excited about this. Are there milestones as an investor that we should be on the lookout for?
I mean, I think everyone does need to look at the lockup windows when people can sell their shares, and if they're going to. You have many people that are existing shareholders already and early shareholders that are saying that they want to hold on to it for a long time, but you never know what they're going to do until they typically do it.
But you feel confident, though, right? Most of these institutional folks, they're not really looking to sell. This wasn't a typical liquidation event, right? They are raising this money to achieve their goals right now.
Yeah, I mean, have you ever seen so many underwriters, participating in a deal? So you talk about wanting to support the stocks that they're involved in, and there's probably more companies that have that impetus to want to support it as well. But this is a company that's doing things that very few others could even fathom doing, and they're positioned. They have a great track record. Will they be successful in everything? Who's to know? But
it's hard to say no, right? Sometimes people say, will they be successful in everything? Probably not, but you can't say probably not when it comes to Elon Musk. I say probably and just leave the not part off, maybe.
You look at his competitors when he first started, and they laughed at him.
Yeah.
And now they're doing more launch than everyone else combined. I mean, I can't imagine where the U.S. space economy would be today without SpaceX. We probably would be trying to catch up to China if it wasn't because of Elon Musk.
Yeah, it's just absolutely amazing. And to that point, it's not easy. We just saw what happened recently with Blue Origin. It's not easy to know how much money you have, how many people you can hire. There's a certain expertise they have. I want to ask about some of these other rocket stocks. Now, listen, Rocket Lab has had this phenomenal run, but just here, this is just like the last 24 hours. It's coming down a lot. Is this just sort of typical? I mean, has anything changed with respect to the value proposition for some of the other names in your portfolio?
I think a lot of people were utilizing other space companies as proxy stocks. I mean, there's a name in our fund, EchoStar, which sold a ton of spectrum to SpaceX and actually got billions of dollars worth of SpaceX private stocks. So some of them actually had direct exposure to SpaceX within their own names. I think a lot of people
that's down $20 today. I know, because I'm in it.
A lot of the names have moved a lot, and a lot of them ran up too. So,
Right.
are they going to fully retrace to before SpaceX, announced? I don't know. I think people are looking at space stocks differently now than they were necessarily 6 months ago. But there was a lot of run, certainly so far.
I mean, yeah,
this year.
and this is not atypical, right? I mean, this is typical, rather, of some of these other charts. They all kind of look like this. So, should we maintain that enthusiasm? Just the space economy, it's open. As investors, should we maintain exposure to these names and the excitement that people feel today?
Well, today we're building the infrastructure of the next iterations of technologies that will be made possible. And so to the extent that we're successful as a space economy of doing this, I mean, space is already integral to so many other industries that we're pouring so much money into: AI, cloud computing, connected devices, and so on. So, in order for those to stay operable, we need space. But where can those technologies take us in the next evolution of the space economy, I think, is what everyone's holding on to see.
Well, you had the fund before everyone else, so you had an inkling. Andrew, congratulations. Good stuff. Appreciate it.